Welcome, Paritosh, to the roundtable. Thank you for accepting our invitation to be here today and for coming with us live on the radio.
Thank you, Chris, for having me.
Absolutely. So why don't you start us off and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm an architect here in Clark, and we have our company PK Architecture, and we are an award-winning boutique architect firm. We're offering turnkey design, construction drawings, construction administration, computer-aided design and drafting, pre-screened construction services for commercial, residential, mixed-use projects. We are proud to have personalized service at competitive pricing and technologically oriented expertise with our complete team of architects, engineers, draftspeople, builders, and other contractors. We are an active member of the American Institute of Architects. We are doing several large and small-scale private work like medical buildings, shopping centers, multifamily housing, single-family, high-end and other sizes, retail, franchise restaurants like Little Caesars, Cinnabon, and ethnic restaurants, etc. Also, several townships have also hired us for municipal work like veterans housing, shopping facade redevelopment, senior citizen housing, facade beautifications, etc. Our awards include New Jersey Building and Industry Association. We were in the top 10 in the whole state. We also have a resolution of exceptional work from New Jersey State Senate and Assembly. We have recognition from the former U.S. Commander-in-Chief of U.S. Veterans of Foreign Wars, Commander George Lisicki, for whom we did a condemned building, and we converted it into a state-of-the-art building with solar panels, handicap accessibility. He's very close to Presidents Bush and Obama. He gave us a very good recommendation. And we are also on House.com 2 years in a row, Best of Service Award for our customer service. We have excellent reviews from all our clients. And we have several media, national, local, international coverage. We also like to give back to the community, not just offer our services. As for example, the Girl Scout people contacted us to help the 15 girls to teach architecture engineering. We made a fun project of a space shuttle out of wireframe and covered it with Girl Scout cookie boxes. We did a construction competition with giant sculptures made out of food cans, and the food was distributed to the hungry. After the design award, we also got an award for that, which was on NBC TV. And also we work with the local chambers of commerce. We have distributed thousands of winter clothing to needy people during the winter months. So we like not only to offer our services, but also to serve the community.
Absolutely. So what got you started in the world of architecture?
Well, I'm always a fan. I was always a fan of science and art, and it was more of a process of exclusion. For me, engineering was very dry with all math and formulas, and art was too much of a fantasy, not grounded in reality. However, architecture is a combination of both science and art, and so I really loved the opportunity to get into it. This is not just for a livelihood, but I really love the profession, and I have a passion for architecture. Besides, I realized that we live 95% of our lives in the built environment, whether we are at home or we are at work or in the entertainment setting. We are almost always in a built environment, and how we design the buildings or the spaces, it affects our everyday life. For example, a doctor's office, it has certain sequencing, activities of order, relationship of spaces. We need to follow that. We go to a restaurant for a pleasant or an unpleasant dining experience, not just based on food, but also the sights, taste, sound, smell, touch, and we have to design basically, for the interior decoration and the ambience that is created. At home, we don't like cramped accommodations. We like a beautiful house, and it has to function properly. Also on the exterior, a hotel or a house or an office building, it should look like that. The form, shape, organization can either make our spirits soar, or it can depress us with depressing colors or inefficient planning. So it's very important how we design functionally and also aesthetically. A good example is architecture, of the modern masters of architecture like Zaha Hadid, Daniel Libeskind, World Trade Center architect. I had a good fortune of meeting several of them. Daniel Libeskind, World Trade Center architect, David Childs, Skidmore, Arlington Merrill, the top architect firm, Michael Arad, World Trade Center Museum Memorial architect, and some others, and have had inspiring talks with them, and it has increased my enthusiasm manyfold. So, with God's grace, I've had good opportunity to work over 30 years in this, and, both professionally and personally, I've been blessed. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Paritosh, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on our show. We're going to give out your website, okay, so that people can find you and, see what kind of services you have to offer.
Can I say just on a personal note, one more thing?
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to stress that, I try to be more of a holistic approach to the, it's like physically, mentally, or spiritually, I try to develop all of that, and, that helps us to maintain a balance. And, a big inspiration has been the Vedanta Society of New York in Uptown, New York, at 35 West 71 Street. They have helped me throughout my life, and I'm so so grateful to them to help me, on the right track and remember the real goal of life. And also, I was a very good sportsman, almost went to international level, almost self-taught by myself, and I feel it's a lesson to myself that where there is a will, there is a way, and we can do whatever we like the Indian monk Swami Vivekananda said, all the strength we want is inside us, we just have to manifest it. So I feel having a holistic approach, we can really do a lot if we just have the confidence in us to get it done.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to send everybody off to your website. That website is www.pkarchitecturellc.com. Once again, pkarchitecturellc.com. You can also send him an email, and that is to pkumararch@gmail.com. pkumararch@gmail.com. There is an H on the end there. And you can also call them directly, and that number is 732-388-4001. 732-388-4001. Paritosh, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on our show today. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
Absolutely. And for everyone else out there, stay tuned. We'll be back right after these messages.
Empire Broadcast.